let's start out with an informal greeting from me to you. What's happening? I really do hope that this is in focus because I'm trying to do this quick because I've got to go right now, but I really wanted to get this video in, so I hope it's still in focus since the last time that I used this camera, although I did charge its battery and I moved it around a little bit, so let's hope that this is in focus. I do want to sincerely apologize if it is not in focus, but hopefully what I have to say in this video, or the advice I have to give, it's a little bit more of value and makes up for the whole out of focus thing if I am out of focus. I don't know. But anyways, let's get right into it because I have to hurry and go. I got a comment on one of my videos and it says, I am a 14-year-old girl and I like girls, but I haven't told anyone yet. I just don't know how. I thought this was very, very important to answer because there are so many of us who just don't know how to tell our friends or family or whatever it is when we do want to tell them. What is this in my pocket? Oh, candy. I think the most important thing to remember first off, and I know I say this so much, those of you who watch my videos every day, you're probably just, I mean all the time, you're probably just like, oh, okay, we get it, Stacey, I heard it a million times. But the truth is you don't rush it. Whatever you do, don't rush it. There's dust in here. Get out of my video. Because rushing never, ever, 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 ever leads to something really great. I mean, I was thinking of things as I was saying that, and I guess some things could turn out to be great, but it's always a good idea to not rush things and take your time and be patient, especially when it comes to your sexuality and coming out, because you just don't know what could happen. You just don't know the consequences, and that's something that I think that you should always think about, the pros and cons and what good could come out of it and what bad could come out of it. It's scary, it is scary, but I just want you to say you're 14, you're still growing into your skin, and it doesn't mean that you don't know who you like or who you love. I'm just sitting here telling you I'm like your big sister, your cool aunt, just telling you like, hey, cool down, don't rush things because everything will eventually come together, everything will eventually connect, you'll figure it out. But if you do want to go the route of telling someone or someone's or people are in your life, just please think about the consequences because the consequences could be really bad. I just want you to know these things. You know, with everything that you do, you always have to think of what could happen. You could lose friends, you could get a lot of hate, you could get kicked out, you could suffer, things could go really bad, but you have to be prepared for these kinds of things anyways, so that's why I say think about them. It's all in how you deal with things, so you have to think about what could occur and how you're gonna kick its booty and get ahead. So that's one thing I want to tell you, just think of that, be aware of it, be conscious of these things, and then if you really do want to tell anybody, the best route for me, don't know if it's going to be the same for you or the next person, it could be different, everybody's different. The best route for me, where I feel the most comfortable, keyword, where you feel comfortable with that person, it has to do with that type of relationship that I have with that person. If it's close, if it's somebody that I just see once in a blue moon, how would I go about saying that? So that's what I think you could do with your friends or family, whoever you want to tell. Just kind of evaluate your friendship or relationship as a whole and see how you would feel most comfortable. Maybe it's through a letter, maybe it's at dinner, maybe it's after watching a funny movie, maybe it's something like that. We're sitting down and talking to them or having a friend tell them. I don't know. It's really how you feel most comfortable. Another thing that I do find that is very important is simply expressing your feelings as a whole. It's kind of hard because you could plan it out, but most of the time it doesn't come out how you plan it. So it could be a little disappointing because you're like, man, I had said that I wanted to plan this and then it never come out. And so things just happen how they happen sometimes. You just gotta go with the flow, you know what I mean? So I think being honest, being truthful, expressing your feelings, I think the best way is just to, like I said, evaluate each individual relationship with each individual person and go from there. I mean, you know yourself best, you know the relationship with that person best, so you could figure it out from there. But I hope that a little bit of advice that I have given you has helped you come to that decision or conclusion, and it does help you. But remember that no matter what anybody or how anybody reacts, whether it's good or bad, just love yourself, give yourself that unconditional love, give yourself that self-love, because if somebody does not give it to you, that is okay because you already have that for yourself. So yes. And also remember, if somebody cannot accept you for who you are, how you are, that is okay. You don't need to keep those people in your life. Life goes on with or without them. Surround yourself around those who have a very, very positive reaction and absolutely love you to the core unconditionally and accept you no matter what, just like you would to them. So keep those closer to you. I hope this helps. And to all of you who comment on my video, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time because I've gotta go. So yeah, if you like this video or anything that I said in it, please show that like button, a little bit of romance. If you're not subscribed and you would like to, please give that subscribe button a little love tap. And please don't forget to show all of my social medias a little bit of affection with a follow. And if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually 3. No matter the highs or lows, always be sure, always be certain to do good. Be grateful and stay humble. I am so sorry if it was out of focus. Bye.